Hello, teacher Preston here with another video. So just getting comfortable in my chair here. So let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about how to read questions in exams and how to look at them, because a lot of times questions give us the answers. So we'll go through that. Also, I was sort of thinking today, usually in the morning, I like to go outside and I'd like to get up early, study. So as you know, I'm a polyglot, so I study Arabic and Chinese for an hour and then go and do my exercises. And I just sort of thought this morning about how people get caught up, especially in this world of social media and following different bloggers or YouTubers or different people. Influencers, that's the word that they like to use these days. And a lot of people get caught up thinking about comparing themselves to other people. So thinking, how am I compared to the next person? And that comes back to language as well. A lot of people get caught up thinking about where they are with English or with learning another language, and they see that there's these polyglots or language learners out there that seem to speak the language amazingly well. But don't be fooled. I just wanted to say that a lot of people learn to parrot an accent, but that doesn't mean that they're fluent, and it doesn't mean that they know the language well. And even native speakers make mistakes as well. So I think the most important thing to take out of this is to worry about yourself and where you are and where you feel you are, not compare yourself to other people. I know it's difficult. I fall into this trap most of my life. I still have to sort of stop myself. But that big question, what do you think? Where do you want to go? Where do you think your language level is at? That's the important thing. I think as sort of humans, we instinctively want that reassurance, but I think work towards that, what you want, where you want to go, because a lot of times in this, what's the right word, loud world we live in, our voices get drowned out, but sometimes our voices are the more important ones for ourselves. Okay, enough philosophizing. Let's get into it. So let me just share my screen here. Okay, so this is just sort of some examples of questions. So let me get my pointer. So it's so I can show you what I mean. So, do you like exams? Question, yeah. Why? Why not? So, if you do like them, why do you like them? Because they're fun. Because I get to see where my English is at. Why not? Because they're boring. So, when you see questions like why not, it's telling you what the answer must be. So why? So tell them why. Why not? Do English exams how do English exams usually make you feel? Question. Feel. Okay. Happy, angry, sad. When was the last time you had an English exam? Okay, well, for me, I think it was 5 years ago. No, 2, sorry, because I did CELTA, so English exam. Have you ever failed an English exam? Again, why? Why not? So a lot of times the questions will tell you what they want the answer to be. So look for those clues. Why? Why not? It's telling you what the answer must be. What was the highest grade on an English exam? So what was the highest score you got? So grade, score. How many hours do you usually study for English exam? So pretty straightforward. Why do teachers give exams? Okay, I won't carry on with this. So basically, all reading exams easier than. So easier than, when you see the word than, easier than or harder than, a light bulb should go on in your head. Cha-ching! They wanting a comparison than. So it's like in mathematics with the shark wanting to eat the numbers. So than, so easier, harder. Than, when we see than in a sentence, we know it's about comparing, comparisons. And do you think, or reading exams easier than writing exams? So easier than, so they want a comparison here. Is it a good idea to cheat in exam? Why not? So also why or why not? So it's giving you the choice. Let's see. How can you not feel nervous before exam? So I think the thing is best approach. So look for these indicators like why not? They tell you about the exam, or where is it, than, easier than. And then you know what to talk about, what to write about. Sorry, what to write about. So look for those indicators. Okay. Also, another key bit of advice before going into exam or writing exam: breathe. So if you can't breathe, you can't think. If you can't think, you can't remember your information. So think, read it over, look at these indicators here. Answer your questions, go through the paper, answer your questions, then come back and check. Usually you have more than enough time in your exam to do that. So just go through it, answer your questions. If there's questions that are too hard, leave those and then give yourself a bit of time before the end. Do those and then go back and check everything and see everything. So let me just stop share here. So that's the sort of key with questions. So remember, questions will tell you what the answer must be. So read carefully. Breathe, just calm down, read through them, and then check again. And then if you missed questions, it's easy to miss questions. Go back and finish those and just give a last check before you hand in your paper. That's where sorry, a bit tongue-tied there. That way you'll make sure that your exams, you're sure to do well in your test. Obviously also study, but that's a way of writing an exam well or better, in a better way. Thank you for joining me for today's video. Bye bye, and see you in my next video. Bye.